Welcome, everyone, to mostly laughter, some slaughter, Lords of Chaos.
Chaos.
How is everybody?
My feet taste like bacon.
Excellent, yes.
That's an inside joke for the rest of the population.
We didn't make it 10 damn seconds. We'd like to apologize to all the cannibals in the audience.
Or say hello.
Or say hello. Well, if they subscribe, we won't judge too hardly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It's a life choice.
The better.
Cannibalism.
Although, mind you, though, don't be a cannibal because you might eat other fellow subscribers. There's a good reason to not test cannibalism.
That's a good point.
Ask first is what we're asking.
People who are subscribed.
Less subscribers because of cannibalism. It's a terrible thing.
Speaking of cannibalism, who's going into the ship room? No.
Yeah!
Okay.
Oh my god! When I woke up this morning, this is not a conversation I was expecting to have.
No, not even close.
The GM has expressed his opinions on how we have been doing as a party. He makes room for us.
Yeah.
I would never say things like that.
Of course not. You like
Just
symbolism.
think them.
Oh shit! Can't tell. I am totally not straight in my damn camera, am I?
No, you're
It's okay.
fine.
You're right.
It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
adjusted.
Okay.
There's our camera. Everything seems to be working. I guess that's the theory.
I'll try to stay still. It's hard.
Right on. Well done. When we last left our heroes, we were in a dungeon, and we just opened 4 rooms, which one of them was not like the others. Would anybody like to elaborate?
All I want to do is reiterate something that I said in the last game, which is that I am not it.
Yeah.
I called it.
Not only that, but you dumped your magical items on me just the second you said that.
Yeah,
It's like, not it.
not it.
So, if I understand correctly, these rooms are set up in a, let's call it, modified elemental pattern, where we have the noble elements of fire, water, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is earthy, so it makes a certain sense.
Or scent.
It does definitely make a certain sense.
Oh, Brad set that one up. Yes.
Yeah.
We are 12 years old, I swear.
We are definitely 12 years old.
Well, we could grow up an awful lot of potatoes in that room if we really had to.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
On Mars, even.
Yeah.
If Matt Damon has taught us nothing,
We need
he's
Matt
probably
Damon.
taught us nothing.
Nah, he taught us things, but unfortunately, I don't think we were hearing at the time.
We need Matt Damon to run into that room.
Matt
This
Well,
is
yeah,
what
but,
we're saying.
but he's a fictional character in this world.
That's so bizarre.
Well, he's not exactly, but you don't see him. Is he in Realm's book? I thought not. Maybe somebody played Matt Damon in some parallel universe. Besides, we already established that a lot of stories end up translating over time as theater plays from the real world to Forgotten Realms. So it's possible one the Born Identity is actually been reinterpreted as a plucky rogue of the Harpers.
Indeed.
Or the Zenturian, for all we know.
That would actually make a lot of sense when you think about it. He's trying. He was part of the Centurion, but he's trying to join the Harpers. But the Centurion keep trying to pull him back. That would explain the amnesia.
Yes. Well, this is a world where you can literally wipe somebody's mind with a cast of spells, so I'm just saying. And now we have hardly sidetracked the plot.
Yes.
Again.
I hate to be that guy, but I just have to. Well, okay, I'm making too big a deal of it. It's Zentarum, and I make this correction because I ran a Waterdeep campaign for a couple of years where the the players are all members of the Zentarum, and they never pronounce it correctly either. So it is a common.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah,
we should
Uh,
we should definitely get back to our map and stop talking about Xanax. So
Suddenly you know the real plot of the
hey man, I'm just.
the
Okay.
GM's like, yeah, you're all going to die pretty soon.
So just tell me where you guys going. I mean,
Okay, well,
Okay,
let's
so whoever has a magical item needs to go in and grab something. And my suggestion was definitely poop first, get the worst over with, into fire to burn off the poop, into water to like not set on fire and wash off. That's kind of like the one that makes the most sense to me.
Okay,
That
but
is
I
a
do have
remarkably sensible suggestion.
but I do have a quick question.
Yes.
That poetry that was in the other room, will it affect the storyline in any way, shape, or form as far as we can tell? Because I don't want to step into it and find out it's for nothing.
Okay, let's look at the poem
also,
one
to
more
remind
time.
You, so
Yeah.
that's really important. When you grabbed the cornucopia, it opened the poop room.
Yeah.
When you grabbed the cloak of charisma, it opened the fire room.
Right.
You grabbed the gauntlet, it opened the water room. Just want to
Okay.
clarify that it is important that you
Okay.
remember that.
In short, the very way you wanted to do them actually makes a lot of sense at this point.
Okay, but that means we need to eat from the cornucopia before we go into. Or do we take the cornucopia? No. It says
I'll tell you what. I
eat
am
from
not-
it, right? So
Yeah.
eat from the cornucopia into the poop room first.
Okay, so what is the full poem again? Just because we should probably have that in mind as
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's.
So it is. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Not gonna interrupt you.
I go back and read it off the wall.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea because I don't want to take any chances because my memory stinks at the best of times. I know it's
Right.
clothe yourself before you from afar, feed yourself before you go to war, see you from afar and destroy them from your first fist. Seeing as we grabbed the lion cloak first, which one did it open again?
The
No.
cloak is for the fire room.
Yeah.
And-
So before you
We
go
actually,
to war,
we actually grab the cornucopia first.
feed yourself. Yeah. Feed yourself before you wake up, or clothe yourself before you head to war, and destroy your enemies with your fists.
So my logic, unfortunately, based on the narrative command here,
Eat first.
is no. The first one is cloth, feed, fist.
No, that's
No.
not the order it's in actually.
Okay,
No.
right. So it's feed first, then it's cloth, then it's okay.
And then
Eat
destroy the
closed fist. Yes, eat closed fist because you got to eat before you go to war, and you need the cloth before you go to war, and then you need the fist to go to war. So there you go. Which means once we finish, we will have a giant encounter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone.
I grabbed Ephraim by the back of his armor and pull him back through the fourth wall.
Oh, sorry.
Ephraim,
Sorry.
we talked about this.
Sorry.
You're not allowed to go through the fourth wall.
Sorry, I have things talking to me in my head. I don't know what those are.
Okay.
It just makes sense though. You need the fist to go to war. The war is the last thing. It's not like it's like match. I know war. I know battle.
Okay.
Well,
I've been in like 3, so I know.
Yeah,
war.
Yeah.
Long story short, who's going in the room?
Just a quick question before we do any of this. We also, if there's fire in this room, that might be some way to deal with the teddy bear lich phylactery problem that we had before.
One problem at a time.
Okay. Since okay, there's some days when it just doesn't think to be a rogue/thief.
Did you want me to go into the shit room?
No. Unfortunately,
My charisma can't get any lower. It's fine.
yeah. But okay, before we open the shit room,
It's
I
already
actually say we should probably go in using the buddy system.
Okay.
Then, as much annoying as it is.
No.
All
It said one person eats. I'm pretty sure it says. Actually,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure your name is on the gauntlet or on the goblet. See, it's on the goblet.
So okay,
Get a goblet.
the shit room was the first one to open. That correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's why.
And it opened when we ate from when we picked up the cornucopia.
When they took the cornucopia, yeah.
Okay.
Those are the two that are linked.
Okay.
So we should definitely do that one first. So yeah, as we start gathering to talk about who's going to go in, Smoke actually looks significantly at Lillian.
Oh no! no, I can't allow it.
Yeah,
I got a sense of ethics that won't let her in there because.
Yeah,
That
and
makes sense.
okay,
She's
so
impressive. That makes sense.
What?
No,
New
let
person
Brad
get to mess the
finish.
job. That makes sense.
Let Brad finish.
okay, so as the rest of you like react to his significant look, I don't know if she says it or what, but she actually does have like the cantrip mage hand, so she could in theory lift the thing out without getting all covered.
Maybe.
Well,
But that may lifting it out that way rather than going in and grabbing it may like not fulfill the whole prophecy trap thing.
Yeah, the
So
requirements.
I
It also
just
depends
leave it
how
all
heavy
out
it is too. Yeah.
yeah. How heavy does the thing in the actual artifact look?
Yeah.
Like this is actually a real determinant.
Looks like the size of a large grapefruit.
Okay, so it's not the worst thing in the world, assuming there's no magical modifications to it.
It's less than 5 pounds, so that's theoretically you can make it.
Okay, I got a feeling that anything we try to do to circumvent it is probably going to end up being a lot worse than what we actually have to do, and that's going to be pretty impressive. Okay, Efren, you said you want to do it. I kind of okay. Before we go in there, I want as much and as horrible an act as it's ever going to be. I have to check for traps before we do anything.
Oh no!
Okay, that means you need to eat.
Do you have the cornucopia?
I do have the cornucopia. It was in my bag. Okay, I'm gonna have a piece of fruit from it, even though I'm not particularly hungry, as well established.
And you won't be hungry
before
afterwards,
I touch
so.
anything.
Yeah, no.
And take the
Even though
cornucopia.
you're not hungry, you eat a piece of fruit. Got it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna nothing
Take it with
personal, but I think I'm gonna go around the corner when I eat just to be on the safe side. There's only certain things you can look at the time. I feel like I'm in an elephant's den. Okay. There.
Remember to
Now-
take it with you in hand.
Oh, I absolutely do. It's in my hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a quick perception check before. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna do a quick eye up. It's probably one of the most. Let's just say I'm glad we don't have image representation, and I'll leave it at that. And I don't have a fucking
Finding
clue.
traps.
I see poo.
Yes, you literally see poo.
Okay,
So
well, that was
there's
fun.
one thing that you should know before you go in. Better you than me, my friend.
There's so much I could say to retort, but honestly, we don't have the time.
Alright, so
Okay, well, here goes nothing. Get that printed edition on Tantai. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
Fair enough.
Okay, I have to do it. Give me some space. I'm gonna jump into the room of poop.
alright, you jump in the room.
I'm gonna jump in the room of poop.
Okay, so go ahead. Put your character in.
Okay.
You pass. Okay, as soon as he passes this area here,
Yes.
because you just looked in, right, last time.
Yeah.
You see him disappear, but you don't see him inside the room. And then, all right, the wall closes in front of you.
Oh no!
Okay. All right. So for everybody So, Chris, if you want to tell everybody, but for everybody out there in TV land as well as our friends, you get to go with Chris on this journey to this realm of
Brown imagination.
Yeah, it's just he's just like in this realm of just whatever it is. You're like, where am I? Just this. But the weird thing, as much as you would think it would smell, it really isn't that bad. To be honest with you, it's like you've been in worse situations.
I'm guessing this is the world before bacteria, so therefore maybe we're a little bit luckier.
You see as you traverse, you see the pedestal in the middle of this field of brown grass, some trees that are brown, and as you approach it, you hear a voice coming from the echoes of the area, as you literally see like a blob of brown mass walk up to you, and he waves at you. You have come to claim your prize.
Think I have, my fecal friend.
Yes. Power, you cannot carry more than one. If you try to grab the water or the flame orb with this is bestowed upon you from our ends to you. To no other can it be transferred until your death.
Somebody owes me over there. I understand.
He reaches out and puts his hand on it and grabs the orb and hands it to you. You accept the gift.
Unfortunately, fate of the universe and everything, so yeah, unfortunately.
All right. The door opens and the wall opens and Stingfisher Murph's holding the orb.
How poopy is he?
Yeah, not that bad.
Are you all right?
Surprisingly, Poop is relatively friendly. However, guys,
that is our subtitle of the episode already today.
okay.
Poop is relatively friendly.
I was gonna go howdy ho, but I was
For sure.
If I understand this correctly, unfortunately, I found out something from our fecal friend in there, or Poop Pal, if you prefer. I'm warning you, I will play this into the ground. Each of us has to go into a different room with the equipment on hand here, and apparently, well, let's just say I got dibs on the first room, so therefore somebody else is going to have to go into the next two rooms, and it's got to be a different person each time, if I'm understanding correctly.
Oh, wow. I guess we should probably wash you off the old way then.
Yeah. We'll find out at this point.
Okay.
Well, he just I mean, like, he smells like he would have been in, just like one bath and he'd be fine.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Going in the plane of poop. Not that bad. You're like, you should be like drenched in it, but the only thing that's poopy is the orb. He's holding on to it. So.
This is
Well,
I think when I write up the epic tale of all adventures, I'm going to leave that part out.
Yeah, use the word Earth. Trust me.
That's a good idea. I can think of at least a couple words that rhyme with Earth.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I do appreciate you taking this particular hit, and I'll prestidigitate you clean to the degree that I can.
Yeah.
All right.
You're still dripping, but it's okay.
Man, you know how sensitive my nose is. It's actually not going off, and that's actually all the more impressive. This is no ordinary poop.
So let's see here. I still vote because I have this beautiful cloak. That Marie gets that cloak and she can go. So the next one is the cloak, right? So
It is, and it's the room of fire. I better just remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So who's gonna go in the room of fire?
Oh, actually, who has the cloak? Is
Cloak
that
has the
Smoke?
Everybody gave me the damn equipment, and I got to hand it
Oh,
off to
yeah.
the rest of you guys.
Um,
And guess where I was, boys and girls?
it was a cloak of. It was actually a cloak of charisma, right?
That's yours,
And-
right?
Yes, yeah.
That's yours, Smoke,
I,
right?
I am wearing it, so
Okay.
I guess I'll go.
It's your
Go
job.
to the
then.
elemental plane of fire and see how that goes.
just a couple of
Hopefully-
things.
Yeah.
A couple thing. First off, Stingfish. Do not put that orb in a bag of holding. Okay?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
My good dress is in there. Don't put that in the bag of holding.
So is all our food.
So it's all our food. Don't put it in there.
Okay, I'm going to call this unless somebody can think of a better title. I'm calling it the Brown Orb.
Nice one, Jason. So, did they say that you need to carry the atom? Like, do you now need to carry the cornucopia as well as the orb, or just the orb?
No, he just told you the orb is with you forever, but you can't.
The
have it.
orb is with me forever, and trust me, that's not a...
Like it or not.
Yeah, well, let's just say I'm used to being clean, and this is kind of annoying me, but that's okay.
I
Well,
just thinking.
It's not slimy. It's a
No,
soft-
I understand. It's this is just Stingfish bitching like he always does. Don't
It's a good earthy poop. Don't worry.
like I said.
Okay.
Ahead of you,
Who's
woman.
going in the
I
fire room?
No,
I just thinking if it's going to be fire, you could hand the cloak off to Ephraim. Ephraim go in, get the orb, because Ephraim, of course, is immune to fire, or at least it don't hurt him as much.
Not immune.
I'm assuming if my own experiences are based on it, the fact you have the artifact should take away the first of the effects. But I'm guessing you'll have the equivalent of some sort of booming elemental voice that will ask you if you want it. The answer, whether we like it or not, is yes, based on the time and the situation we're in right now. Unless there's something wacky that I'm not familiar with right now. And even though I'm not going into the fire room, I will do a quick check for traps because I'm
Oh, hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. That's out of the way.
While he's gone,
Yes.
what we're going to do is put the cloak on Ephraim and push him in the room, right?
Yes. I have no problem with that.
Also, we probably need to decide now then if this is a trip to the plane, then we probably need to decide now if we're going to do that with the teddy bear or not. I don't think we'll be able to go back in after.
Here's the thing. I have no idea how to get rid of a Alacrity at this point. And if we're going to dump it on a plane in hell, do we really want to give them that?
I don't know if it's
Well,
going to be hell. I think it's.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
I point to the magic users like,
Yeah.
you tell them. 'Cause I have no idea.
No, dude, this is like outside my skill set and abilities.
Well, if it's the plane tells you it's a plane of fire, that'd be the perfect way to destroy it because it's eternal fire.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'm game
I
as
mean-
long as it, you need your eternal rest anyway. But if that's what you think is the right way to go, I'm not going to fight with you guys.
Right.
So
I
you're
mean,
going
there
to
might be free like that, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
So who's grabbing is someone grabbing the teddy bear?
I guess I'll take the teddy bear and.
Hang on, let me. I had some rapport with the little girl. Let me talk to her.
Could I recommend something? Whoever grabs the Flaherty probably should have the cloak at the same time.
That's a good idea. So I'll talk to her. You grab it. Smoke.
Sure.
Just
Okay.
just as a fun note, I rolled a 19 on an Arcana roll.
Yep.
So I think Marie actually does know something about phylacteries and how to destroy them.
Yeah. I say we go down there as a party. I trust the little girl, but who knows what else will show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's go as one giant
Besides,
amorphous blob.
So it's not so much even trusting her. When she touched me, that drained me, and I don't think she meant to do that. So she probably don't know her own strength.
Yeah. And okay. All right, let's go as one happy party over there. I think and talk to the girl, let her know if she wants eternal rest or not, and grab the teddy bear and see what happens. Just realize we could piss her off in the process. So
Exactly.
play nice. You don't want to piss off some ghost that's really not responsible for her own trauma. Does that make any sense?
Which is why I think I should talk to her.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
So, go ahead, Rick. You guys can leave your. We'll just.
I'll go there.
Yeah. Okay.
Your guys' tokens there. If it breaks your role playing to move them over, there you can. I don't care. This is whatever you do. All right. So who's going? Just move your token over there, or whatever.
Well, I think we're all going, right?
Just tell me how you want this.
Yeah, we believe in the buddy system in this party, buddy.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what we want to do is split the party.
Yes.
And then go. Start a conversation with a ghost that drained somebody, even though she's nice, and steal phylactery that might trigger an encounter with a lich.
Yes.
I definitely want to stay
I like
behind.
this plan.
I'm staying behind. I'm staying behind for that shit.
All right. So whoever's going to go talk to the girl, go.
That is me.
That's the way we want to do it. So move your guys' characters. Whoever's staying behind, stay behind.
Either we bring everybody or no. Oh yeah, we brought everybody. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lillian is going to do this.
Yeah, it's nothing personal, but this would be. This screams buddy system to me. Okay.
All right. The little girl greets you guys again. Looks at Marie. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, little Sarah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. My daddy's still sleeping.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. He sounds like he needs some rest. Listen, Sarah, how much do you know about Blacktongue, the wizard over there?
He was the one who gave me this teddy bear. Seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah. And that is a very nice teddy bear. Sarah, you seem like a really smart girl, so I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that your teddy bear is hurting you. I think it's hurting you, and I think that it's keeping Blacktongue over there alive longer than he should. So I was hoping it would be okay if I took the teddy bear from you, dropped it in a place where it can't hurt nobody no more, where it can't hurt you, where it can't hurt Blacktongue, where it can't hurt nobody else. And then probably you'll be able to see your daddy again, I think.
So, while you're saying that, Smoke looks like more and more like concerned and ill at ease and worried until the last part about then you think you'll be able to see your dad again, and then he relaxes a bit. It's like,
yeah,
oh, you're being way too honest. Okay, finally a lie.
Yeah. See,
oh, no.
That's the Bardic way. Truth, big lie.
And she's like, I'm gonna roll. She's like, all right. So she smiles like, oh, I didn't know. Blacktongue bad man.
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure that he's a bad man, but I know that he's done some bad things.
But the main thing to focus on here, I think, is that once we take care of your teddy bear for you, that you'll be able to see your dad again. You want that, right?
Well, Like, yeah, I want to, but my dad's right over there. I see him all the time. But if Black Tongue was a bad man and he was trying to hurt me or whatever, my dad would know maybe, but I can't move his coffin. Maybe there's something in there.
Something in your dad's coffin or your?
Yeah, I mean, I think I see something in there that might help.
Would it be all right if we take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I promise you, we will be very respectful of your father.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm up to bat here.
Somebody not with the strength of 10.
Yeah, that would be Efren.
Oh, wait. Shit. I was quietly hoping I wouldn't have to get involved in this. Okay.
So,
So
she reaches over in her ghost self and hands you the teddy bear.
Thank you.
So it's this coffin here, yeah.
Can you give that to? I take the. Did she hand it to me or did she hand it to someone else?
She handed it to you. You're the one that's talking.
Asking.
I take the teddy bear.
Thank you. You're alive. It's fine.
Okay. I hand the teddy bear to Smoke.
You're alive. It's fine.
We're all like, okay.
Okay.
Is the lizard man going to do something to the teddy bear? It's not going to hurt him, is it?
Is the what? Sorry, is the? I see. My friend Smoke here. No, my friend Smoke has to go on a bit of a journey, and as part of that journey, he's going to take care of the teddy bear. That's why I gave it to him rather than.
I'll go with you. I'll stay with you.
You want to stay with me?
She grabs onto your, like a little hit girl grabs onto your like shirt and like that's what she's doing to you right now.
To me or to Smoke?
To you.
Oh, it's Marie's heart just melts a little bit.
Yeah, Stingfish turns his back to the party there, probably to conceal his face. Probably not. Leave it at that.
She's like my height and everything.
Oh. Okay.
Do dinosaurs cry?
Anyway.
See, if I got involved in this, people would start calling me Barney. It would be terrible.
Okay, I better give Efren
Efren, so do you remove the thing?
Yes. Do I need to do a check for it, or just let me do it?
It's just a little heavy. That's all.
I will carefully remove it, trying to not to make too much noise.
And
as I see Stingfish watch me carefully, it's like, yes, I know, quietly. I've got this finally. I'm getting this whole dungeon thing down. I've learned my lesson.
Traps first. Bang. No.
Absolutely. How do you think I'm there, man?
So everybody give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, man.
You.
Except for Smoke, because he's not being too far away.
I am having day of the lousy dice.
Shit.
Joe, you're fine. Jason, but Chris, when you lifted up you see this corpse that looks like basically a black sludge pool on the bottom. Like, you know that this is not normal. All that's left is this black bubbling sludge pool, and it's popping and smoking, and this fizzing sound is coming from it. And you just see daggers kind of sitting on the side, and it's not pleasant whatsoever.
Oh.
I think I prefer the brown elemental plane as I go in the I probably vomit to some degree.
Yeah.
That's not good.
There are 2 short swords in there.
Oh.
They have beautiful. Well, they have crusted on them the black sludge, Other than that, they look
just beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, they got green leaves, kind of like green leather stitching on the scabbards, and look like they have some kind of leaf patterns on there.
Elves.
Those are the. Are those what you meant when you said there was something that would help us, Sarah?
Yes, she's like nuts.
Yeah. Do you think your dad would want us to have those?
Oh, yeah. The right one has a secret handle. You pop it open.
Oh, that's interesting. I look around at the rest of the group like, who wants a pair of short swords?
So who grabs the short swords?
I just.
Ephraim?
I don't need them. No, I'm fine. That actually would be detrimental to me. I definitely need my one sword and my shield, and I'm fine.
Okay.
Also, I have all these spare shit on me.
Yeah.
We're good.
Marie, you and I are probably the ones that benefit the most from it, but
Yes.
I will defer to Marie at this point because I am really not liking touching anything after seeing that.
So the question becomes, I'll ask the little girl, does these have to be used together? Or can they be used separately?
My dad was a ranger. He used two weapons all the time. And he was really good at them.
I bet.
They were especially made by some elf lady. She had white hair and everything.
Aw.
She gave it to him for saving his daughter. She was same age as me. No. Yeah. She may look like you and look like the same age as you, but she was not.
No, she was.
She's like 80 years older than you, but you know.
It's fine.
I tell you what, I've got this
Question.
gauntlet. I think it will
I have a
protect
really,
me.
I have a really strange question to ask you. And this is going to sound incredibly racist, and I apologize in advance.
Don't.
What color tone was the white-haired elf's skin?
Racist.
I'm wondering if you know her. I'm just saying.
She's like, looks at you for a second, and she's like, I don't know. Kind of, what color's your scales? Ephraim's purple, right?
Yeah.
I am a wonderful
Lavender.
color of lavender, yes.
Your scales, Chris and Smoke. Smoke, what color's your scales?
They're kind of brass, I believe, or bronze. Like a bronze.
Yeah, we're probably the wrong group to like start talking about skin color.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you knew the person who put them there. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a bad question.
She looks like, I mean, yeah, I'll roll no one will make a decision. I'll note it now. It was a drow. She tells you it's a drow.
Yeah. I knew it! Just a hunch. As soon as you said white hair.
We're all going to assume that that's
me, somehow,
what's her face, right?
Yeah.
She gets around thinking we don't know that for sure. That'd be profiling.
Well, yeah, we don't want to go to that place where we're thinking that they all know each other.
No. It's okay to assume that anytime we hear about a drow, it's the same drow, but we don't want to assume that all drow know each other.
Oh my god!
That would be racist.
We're racist against drow.
Oh my god!
Oh, D&D.
You'll say it. Yeah,
Why do you make these things happen?
For the record, I've never actually considered this before, but for the record, I think Marie would actually be like a deep coffee color to her skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, she tells you that it's a grayish black color base.
Yeah. I actually have a couple friends. I actually have a few friends who are elves who have very dark skin.
I can't pick them up, so you can take them.
Right.
My dad said never to touch them, but
Fair enough. And it's good that you. It's good that you obey your father like that.
Okay, can I recommend something?
Hmm.
You might want to pick them up at arm's length just in case some of that horrible goo that may be nauseated doesn't touch your skin until we know what the hell they are.
It's a good idea. I've got the gauntlet, so I should be able to do it without getting too hurt.
Okay.
See, aren't you glad that you have that thing now?
I am. I absolutely.
Just remember, don't lock it if there's ooze though. It's fine.
Yes.
Don't lock it with ooze.
Okay.
Okay,
This
I'm
will
going to
have-
back it a little bit.
This may require some acrobatics because I imagine this is a human-sized casket.
Oh, good
Yeah.
lord. Right, we don't have a step ladder.
I can
These are human-sized short sword so to you, Marie, they're long swords.
Yep, fair enough.
lift.
It's just a dagger, really, but for someone of my size, it suffices.
Yeah.
Ephraim, can I get a boost, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a boost. I'll try not
Thank
to
you.
drop you in. It's fine.
I would appreciate it if you didn't.
Oh, one thing first, and I'll kind of edge up, kind of looking revolted and like sort of. I guess with my with one hand casting, with the other one covering my nose, and I'll like get just to the edge of 10 feet and try and prestidigitate them clean.
Ah, excellent.
As he's picking them up, or what?
I guess before, so that you don't have to come into contact with the goo.
All right. All right.
Does that work?
All right.
I don't know if it works, but I'll try.
Okay.
Let's try.
Sure. Marie, you get a
Could be such a jerk.
reflex save with advantage.
All right, sounds
With
good.
smoke prestidigitation at the same time you pick it up.
Excellent. That's dexterity?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
It's a dexterity save.
Okay, so I will roll
Sorry.
15.
15. That makes it. Congratulations.
Advantage is good. Thank you very much.
So these are dueling blades, and they give you a +1.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see here,
That was weird.
so they're both +1 short swords of dueling. And but if they're not together, when they're together, they give you an extra 1d4 points of. They add 1d4 points of damage to the target.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice. Hang on.
If you're dueling them, if you're not dueling them, you do not get the extra d4 damage.
And the offhand attack rules in fifth are super easy. So unless you have the feat that goes with it, you can make your offhand attack as a bonus action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that offhanded action does not add your ability modifier to damage. But
Okay.
that's it. That's how simple that rule gets. It's none of this -2, -7 stuff. It's just like it's just booming, done and done.
Okay, so
They are finesse, they are light, they are 1d6 piercing. And there's a plus 1d4 if you wield them together. Okay, so from a meta point of view, I think at this point, Stingfish, I think you're the only one that doesn't have a magical item. Am I right?
I have my dagger.
Yeah. And is a dagger a +1? I can't remember.
It's a +1 dagger.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm okay with taking the short swords if you prefer. I'm not going to be picky at this point.
I do have no. I think these go well with you.
You could have a trade.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Well, the +1 dagger kind of special, and you know
Yeah.
why.
Let's just say it has a lot of emotional significance, and I'll leave it at that.
Can imagine.
Okay.
So these short swords, what are they again?
They're +1 short swords of dueling. They're elven. We'll just call them elven short swords of dueling. Just give them a name. You can give them both a cool elven name if you want. As long as you keep them together and you're dueling them, they do an extra d4 damage. But only if you're holding them. But when you did pick them up, Marie, and you attuned them to yourself, they are short swords for your size. They straight.
Well,
I love
perfect.
Because they're magic. They're magic.
Because that also would be perfect for Stingfish's size as well.
Okay.
So they're basically short swords for your size. Yeah.
That's okay. I like that.
I love that. That's my favorite, like, this hand wavy thing ever. Yeah, magical items just like adjust themselves to you. Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So funny.
It doesn't matter. Just take it. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't a short sword only do a d6 damage? Doesn't matter what size it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically. They don't do the whole different size, different differentials in this.
So I don't understand that point. But anyways, I'm just saying that
That's okay.
they just because they're magical, they adjust to your size. So
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
It's just one of those things.
Okay.
And the right one.
you in the pommel. There's a secret note in there.
Oh.
You speak Elven there, Chris, or no?
I don't think that's one of the languages I know. I may have to hand it off to the bard. Speaks-
Bard
that's
also
fine.
does not speak Elven.
Does anyone speak Elven?
Hang on.
Find out.
What do I speak? I speak Infernal.
Have Elven as a language?
None of us know Elven.
Yeah, we're not. And for some reason, I don't want to give it to him.
I don't have
that's-
languages noted down for Vivian or Lillian, but she knows everything.
Sure, I'll let Lillian. Make sure you write down Elven as Lillian's language. Jesus Christ.
It's amazing, twisted, turn of events.
Boo!
It's not unknown that somebody who deals a lot with magic and with trade would be dealing with and would speak Elven.
She tells you that she reads the notes like basically like she doesn't read out loud to you, but she's like the logistics. Basically, the gist is that he found out that Blacktongue killed his daughter with a phylactery.
Yeah.
Had no way to destroy it, so he went to find a way to kill the Lich. Apparently, he did say that if he dies, the Lich is the one that killed his daughter. Is basically the way it's said in here. But he did imprison the Lich with the sarcophagus, and he states it as the Chaos Lord.
Oh shit.
Well,
Oh, that's interesting.
not a surprise.
Really? I did not see that one coming. I have to admit, I did not see that one coming.
I just say when you start mentioning the L word, and I don't mean the other one, I expect it to be either a final boss or at least near the final boss level. But that's my meta talking. Okay. Now. Okay, so we're still going through with this.
I believe so.
Okay, that was really awesome, Joe.
I'm sure it'll be
And
fine.
closing this up again.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
carefully close it up. Yeah.
The L word. What is the L word? Liches. Oh.
So yeah, she's like, well, I guess that's why he was like cursed by the Lich or something. So that's probably why his body's like that. So you succeed in trapping him.
Yeah.
Problem is, if we go after him, he might be in there still. Obviously, he's a lich.
My biggest worry right now is if we do what we're gonna do,
Well,
are we gonna wake him up? Because
Yeah.
contained.
Well, he's not here. He's locked away. But yeah. But I'm assuming once we open the portal, he's going to escape.
You assume what, sorry?
I said, she says, I'm assuming if I was a lich and I'd been trapped there for a long time, I would escape.
That's a good point.
So are we? So my question is: are we acting as our own self-fulfilling prophecy, for lack of a better term? Well, I guess we'll find out in chapter 5.
So we don't destroy it. We keep it.
You destroy it.
What the heck?
Well, at this point, our choices are put it back.
Yeah.
Try to destroy it, or carry it around with us and hope to find a way to destroy it.
Yeah.
This guy did.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well for him.
Yeah,
Efren.
I was thinking maybe drop the destroy it and then maybe not open the portal. I mean, there's a part of me that just wants to follow the path that's laid out before us.
I don't know.
But
just my paranoia is going off here.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
For my magic users. This is Efren.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can a lich have 2 filly things?
Yeah.
Can they have more than one?
No.
No. Okay. So magic users are like, no, shut up. Okay. Okay. Just making
This is not Harry Potter.
She can create. They can technically create another phylactery, but it would be very hard to do.
Does destroying this thing, is that absolutely going to destroy him, or is that just
gonna wake him up?
Weaken the lich.
Like, there's a line. Plus, will it do what we want it to do? Will it bring her to peace, or will it piss her off?
That we don't know.
I don't know. That I can't answer you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking to the party here.
I think it is at least a chance we got to try it.
Yeah.
And it's safer than hiding it, and it's safer than trying to carry it around with us.
Okay, then I will trust the judgment of the party and pray it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass.
Smoke's point actually is an interesting one. If we were all to take an orb, if we were to take take one of these orbs and then just not open the gate, leave the wand where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, weren't we supposed to come get the wand though?
Yeah, I'm assuming the wand is behind that portal that opens with these 3 orbs.
Yeah. So my question is, if we don't get it, how pissed off is the person is going to be that we're supposed to be getting it for?
Al, with all due respect to Wizardama, I mean, he's an archmage. He's certainly not someone I want angry at me, but
yeah. So okay,
he's back in Waterdeep and we're here. So as far as I'm concerned, he can pound sand.
Yeah, but wizards have this bad habit of using weird magic to actually spy on us.
We could maybe update him on the situation and see what he has to say.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Let's get the orbs first, and then we'll try to check in before we make the official check. That way we have the option, and more importantly, if we do bug out, nobody else can open the damn thing.
Exactly.
That's kind of my thoughts.
Unless they find us and kill us and take the orbs from us. But that's not what we're talking about right now.
But
right
then
now,
we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
exactly. That's not our problem.
Hang on. Didn't that guy, the poop guy, tell you something about that it's yours until you die, Stingfish?
Yep.
So how do we use it without killing you?
I imagine there's some... Good question. I know nothing of magic.
Like Efren just suddenly realized he's taking this super literally. Like, do we have to just put you on this pedestal and leave you there forever? How does that work? I had no idea. What's going on?
I'm hoping we don't have to do I don't know, modern art on the pedestals in order to get things out.
I'll clarify that. To clarify that, what he meant is it's part of you. Like, so even though you put it down, it'll come back later. So, like, you can't lose it. So if someone steals it from you, it comes back to you. It's got kind of like a returning factor to it. It's part of you.
No matter how hard you try, and I bet you're going to try really, really hard.
Yeah.
I think I need to see a doctor, among other things.
For my players, you will not have to fight the Lich. Just want to clarify.
No, it's cool, man. Like, we're just...
I'm not going to make you fight a Lich at this level.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's just okay whether or not you want to release the Lich to get the wand is what I'm trying to do.
It's okay. It's okay to let us be paranoid. It's kind of now our party's thing to be paranoid.
Well,
just a little bit.
Well,
I just want you. No, I'm not that kind of guy.
That was coming.
All right. Where do you want to go next?
Well, I think we should get the other orbs then. Let's go get the other orbs.
Let's get the other orbs. Let's clamp down on the plot hook before we... Yeah. We're just... Sorry, we're overthinking things is what we kind of do.
We must go... So, Marie?
No smoke.
Oh!
Smoke goes into the fire room?
I do. I just... I want to hide something really quick. Okay. And now I'll...
Okay. We cannot resist a joke.
Oh.
Wow.
There are levels where you owe me. Some are more than others.
All right, Marie, I'm going to give the little girl to you. You're in charge of the little girl now. Get that. There you go. You should be able to move the little girl.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I can.
You the little girl.
There, you come with me. We're gonna watch the big tall dragon guy walk into a bunch of fire. He should be okay. He should be okay.
He should be fine.
All right.
Fine.
Yes, it'll be fine.
All right. So do you walk in there?
I do.
All right. Same thing happens.
With the teddy bear.
He disappears. Wall closes behind him. So you see this huge, like, looks like a massive, some type of metal structure, just like hanging, floating in the middle of this whirlpool of fire, and it's just floating there. There's no bars or anything holding it up. It's just floating in midair. The heat is incredible, but it's not burning you for some reason. It's just like, like a really warm day, like 120 degrees out. You're like, whoa, this is intense. And you're just like walking on this metal grate. The walls are made of metal, iron, and stuff. And you come across this flat platform, and you see the orb. As you get closer to it, you see these two eyes just appear out of the flames, looking at you. Smoke.
Yeah. So I as I approach, I kind of mutter to myself. For some reason, I don't think I want to take off my cloak due to the heat. Go figure.
She's like,
oh yes, that is my name. Hello.
This orb will be part of you for the rest of your life. You take this charge.
Sure.
Yeah, that's smoke all right. I'm not gonna be.
I bestow upon you, and you just see this massive hand like come out, and the orb floats, and it floats over to you. Floats up and floats over to you. Take the power of fire and wield it. Yeah, it's you think it would be warm. It just looks like it's on fire, but it just feels cool to the touch as you grasp it.
Okay, I guess everything's fine. Oh, is there someplace, very hot that is not gonna cool down this millennium that I could just, drop off this doll here for a bit?
It will never. He looks over and he just points at the whirlpool of flames.
Good enough. I'll toss it.
That is
And
the
you
most.
just see the flames going down, and the screen cuts off, and you see the little girl next to Marie, and then all of a sudden she just screams a blood curdling scream. Everybody that's next to the little girl, go ahead and give me a Constitution check, except for Marie.
Marie doesn't. Okay.
right.
What is
that's
the
just
Constitution
Stinkfish.
check?
Constitution saving throw.
Stinkfish and Jason and Stinkfish, Ephraim,
Shit.
and Lily.
Lillian, okay.
Okay. Not the worst roll in the world.
I have a +4. Yours is higher than mine.
Everyone makes it, man. You guys.
Nice.
So
Got close.
she's still there for some reason, but you just hear this crackling of energy as he's like, you gotta save my daddy. He doesn't. My daddy. He. And she blinks for a minute and is like, my daddy. He went to go fight the bad man. He shouldn't. And she shakes for a little bit, but she's still there.
All right, Sarah.
The bad man has my daddy. He took his soul. And this is what Stingfish hears. This is what Smoke hears as he walks through the portal, the back from the room, holding the red orb in his hand.
The world didn't end while I was gone, did it?
Fortunately not.
Yeah, but you're gonna imagine the therapy bills.
Please,
Okay.
you have to save my daddy. His soul is with the lich.
Sarah, I promise you, we are going to take care of the bad man.
Okay. Okay, Marie. And she hugs you and starts crying a little bit.
I try and hug her back.
Yeah, you can kind of get around her,
Yeah, just
but it's not
awkward hug, but I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
All right. So who's going in the water?
Technically, it should be the one with the gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone okay with me taking the water orb? Because I can lend it to somebody.
Efren's like, I don't really want any of these things. It's fine. This is looking really stressful for you guys. I'm still pretty good here. I'm good.
I'm in my happy place.
I'm in my happy place.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not on fire.
Yeah.
So there's that.
You do seem a little smoky.
Ah.
All right. Bree, you walk through.
Yeah. Before I head to the door, I turn around to Sarah. All right, Sarah. I'm gonna go in this room. I'm gonna pick up that orb. If it's like the other room, that's gonna take me someplace far away. I don't know if you're gonna come with me. If you do, that's fine. If you don't, I promise you I'm gonna come back, okay?
Okay, I'll wait with your other friend. The one that's got my daddy's swords.
Thanks. You do. You take care of him, okay? He
I
gets a
will.
little nervous sometimes, especially when he's in a dungeon.
All right. She walks over and pats you on the shoulder, Crest, and says, "It'll be okay. I'm here to save you."
And unfortunately, knowing Stinkfish, I'm glad you're here, kid.
All right.
All right. Deep breath. Then deep breath and hold it, and then walk into the room.
Okay. All of a sudden, you appear on this ship, and in the middle of this massive area of nothing but water everywhere around you. And you just see, it looks like for lack of a better term, like a ghost ship, like a see-through. Like you see people, ghost apparitions running the ropes and on the stuff.
Oh wow!
And you just see this massive creature off to the side, and it's like, "There she is, the Kraken!" And they like scream, and it's like playing out like they're fighting it, but it's not like hurting you. But you just see the massive things, and as the fight goes on, you see the captain of the ghost ship come over to you. It's like, "Yeah, you be a stowaway."
I immediately stand up to my full height and say, "Stow it, matey. I may not be a regular part of your crew, but I'm no bilge rat either."
That's right. We went past that rank.
In fact, I'm a deckhand.
He's like, yes. This be the Flying Dutchman. We fight. But your time isn't here yet. You don't deserve to be here.
I agree.
I think you're looking for this, and he pulls out the blue orb.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
But this power will go to you until you die. It will come back here when you pass away.
Will it take me with it?
No.
Oh.
Not unless you deserve it last.
Well, I'm going to do absolutely everything I can then to deserve it. Even though it means I got to see your ugly mug again.
I hope that day comes. Because we got to fight that bloody thing for the rest of our lives.
I can think of worse ways to spend eternity.
Wow. He's an optimist.
Yeah, kind of.
If there is such a thing, I hope I never come across it.
Yeah.
But there has to be some good things too. I see the open seas all my life, and there's nothing better. As the sea will be part of you, as I give you the power of the water, and it shall be with you forever. He does warn you that you can't have the other orbs.
Can't have the other orbs
forever. As Marie comes back.
So sorry. Just one quick interruption. As he's like, give the orb. He's like, do you take the orb? And I'm like, I take the orb, but just give me a minute, all right? And I run from like one end of the ship to the other. I take everything in because this is at least 5 epic songs when I get back. Not to mention, I am never going to have to pay for a drink in a Seaman's bar ever again. Because this story is going to get me drinks wherever I go. So I'm like, I take every detail in. I'm like, okay, yeah, that was, yeah, and that's what it smells like. Yeah, okay.
And your name is? And your name is?
Your name is? If I'd had time, I'd interview them all, but I don't have time.
Yeah.
Might I know your name before I leave, Captain?
Yes. My last name is Winter. Captain.
Oh.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
That's awesome.
I doff my hat and take a little
We
bow.
don't fly the skull and crossbones. The white wolf is our black flag. And you see the head of a white wolf on a black flag.
Of course I do. Yep. I've known some of your kin, Captain. You'll be proud to know they're just as skullduggery and black-hearted as you are.
If that's the case, then he flings a coin at you.
I catch it.
All
Ooh, what's the coin?
On one side is a skull, on the other side is a wolf.
Nice.
This side is what? Sorry.
Whoa.
On one side is a skull, on the other side is a wolf. It's a gold coin.
Many thanks to you, Captain. And good luck fighting that beast.
Sure. Alright, so before we, so as you get ahead of the order, so kind of like reel back,
Okay.
You guys get told when you accept the gifts, the power that it gives you.
Ah.
So starting with Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, the power that the brown orb gives to you is nothing special. You will never, ever, for the rest of your life, and as long as you have this brown orb, have to use the bathroom.
Yay!
Ever. It
Nice.
will never happen. You never have to use the bathroom. So,
Nice.
never. Yeah, that's it.
It's not bad.
I'm starting to get less things I actually have to do physically in this world.
Well, the food is gonna be, temporary. But,
Oh, I know.
Smoke. Anytime you cast a fire spell,
Mhm.
you get 1d6 extra damage with any fire spell that you cast.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take that. Yeah.
And the water one,
Hmm.
as long as you get swim speed of 20 feet, and you breathe underwater.
Guess who's doing all the scuba work?
We're
Not a
getting-
problem at all.
Yeah.
So
I think
as
I just
that
turned into a
happens,
pirate.
As you walk out of the room, you see a portal appear. Let me go ahead and move it in place. This is on the wall, by the way. Appears on the wall. But not through the portal. Out from the floor comes a very ugly-looking, flat, gemosylous blob with no gender whatsoever. Dressed in, literally squished in the nurse's outfit. Basically, like a flat blob that's been squished into a nurse's outfit, and it's like,
What?
yeah,
That's terrifying.
yeah.
What the? No, Dungeons and Dragons is not allowed.
Roll initiative.
Oh, we kind of
Too late. Now we're now into Silent Hill, boys and girls.
Yes, indeed. Oh no, it's
Goddamn
initiative.
terrifying.
Don't forget to click on your tokens, everybody, before you roll.
Of course I didn't, because that would make
Of
too much
course you
sense.
did.
Oh, keep
Does Sarah
that.
have
You gotta keep your roll, man. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and add it in for you. 21.
Thank you kindly.
Holy shit.
All right, and you. Everybody roll?
Let me roll for, or shall I roll for Lillian?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I don't. Do I roll for Sarah, or does she part of this at all?
No, she's a ghost.
Okay.
She'll just fade away, yeah.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, she's there for, well, yeah. Moral support.
For this combat, yeah, she's not. I don't consider it combat. Sorry about that. Alright, grab the wrong book.
Okay. I got a silly question to ask.
Sure.
Are any of the portals actually still actively opened? Like the brown,
No,
You know, they're
the
closed.
books are still there. But
Hmm.
the pedestals are empty now.
Yeah. But it's still an elemental plane, etc. of that.
Ah, does anybody have a knockback power?
Of course not. That would make it too easy.
Well, you guys have all routes to escape.
No, I would love to do that, but I don't think it's physically possible. Or maybe.
No.
No, I probably did if I tried that. But mind you, it would be one hell of a die to die.
Well, I have so many questions on how your power works now, Chris.
I am trying not to think too hard because
Do you
I
just-
know where my mind
do you
will
just-
go.
Do you just not go to the bathroom, or does it all magically get teleported to the elemental plane of poop?
I'm a giver.
When you die, you go to the elemental poop plane, and there's an entire castle. This
Oh, that's so amazing! That's your level 20 retirement plan right there.
Considering where I think I was going, yeah, that actually is a step up.
yeah, kind of is.
That's horrible.
It's-
I would never
we're
do
bad
that.
people, and we should feel bad.
Okay.
It's always good when the GM says it's horrible. Don't do it.
Okay.
All right, just give me a second. I had it.
Take your time.
I
That's
had it.
Problems.
Here, Mark. You know how these things are.
Mm-hmm.
She looks huge too.
Yeah. Can I recommend something?
Run away
Yeah, but our rookie.
is behind it. I know.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
I
not
am-
good.
Oh, and she's like last in the turn order.
God damn it.
God
Protect
damn
the
it!
rookie. Protect the rookie.
Well, there goes any chance of getting away from this thing.
Shit.
All right, it's got a plus 0 to its initiative. Nice.
Huzzah.
Oh,
God.
Shit. Well, I guess we'll find out what it does fairly shortly.
Yeah.
well.
All right. Stingfish, you go.
My ethics are going off, and I don't like it at all. Not even close. Okay, someone's got a. Another person is responding faster than the creature. I got to do it. I'm gonna get between me and the rookie.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to stab it.
Okay.
Might as well try these new swords out. Please say you do something.
Are you gonna use both of them,
I
one
do
in one each
something.
hand?
Absolutely. Might as well try them once. You never
So you
know
can
what's
use
gonna
your-
happen.
Use your bonus action for your second attack. Yeah.
Okay. Let me grab my sheety thing, and I never updated the actual sheet itself, so I'm just gonna roll the short sword for now. Okay, short sword go off 1.
And this would be +1 to your attack. No.
Not even a chance. Now, I did a move action to get there. I did a standard action to attack with the sword. Because it's paired weapon, do I use my bonus action for the second?
Yes. Your bonus action is for a second one. If you do hit, you do not add your ability modifier to the damage.
I'm okay with that. I don't know if I hit.
14
So that would
does
be-
hit.
Oh crap! I'm rolling the
Exactly
bonus.
what you need.
Sorry, I'm rolling the wrong weapon. Sorry. Frick.
Oh, it's
No,
short
like-
range.
same.
Probably the same
It's
bonus,
same-
right?
It's same
Yeah,
bonus
You
anyways.
hit. 14 hits.
Okay,
So
so just
do damage.
and
Now
that's
you may need to generate another roll for the damage roll. Because the
So yeah,
damage
that's
is probably
gonna
not the same.
be a
Oh,
D6
that might be.
+1 because it's a +1 sword, right, Leo?
Yep.
Yeah. So D6 +1 and the D4.
6 plus 1d4 plus
Plus
1. I
one.
don't add my dexterity bonus because it's
You
there.
do not add because it's your secondary weapon. Yeah,
Okay, 7 points of damage.
that's not bad.
Well, so thank you, secondary attack, and well, let her rip.
All right. So, Chris, when you cut into it, you just see like it's not bleeding, but you just see like it like a cumulus mask of some white stuff just like oozing out as it's like and this horrific smell coming from it. It has 2 attacks. First attack will be on you, Stingfish, and the other attack, it does have range, will be on Smoke.
All right.
Oh shit.
Okay,
So
been there, done
they're
that.
at a +6. Smoke. I mean, this is it's Chris.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a definite hit.
Does that hit you, Smoke? 13? Probably not.
It does not.
So
14 AC.
2d6 plus 4. 12 points of damage.
Oh snap! Yeah, that was not pretty.
Did you? And you made sure you have max hit points, right? You're at third level, right? Okay. Marie, it's your turn. As you're coming out the door, you see this creature beating up poor Stingfish.
What in the hell is that? All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Move up here. Oh, yeah, I move up there. I look over at Ephraim and say, Ephraim, looks like it's time to be a hero, kid. That was
Yay!
Bardic
Like-
Inspiration for Ephraim. And then I cast a Cure Light Wounds, or Cure Wounds. Ooh, wait, hang on.
We had a long rest before we came in here, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. That's why.
Oh. Just making sure all my resources are up to date. I want
I
to.
don't think this
Did
thing
I
has.
cast a spell?
We should paint it.
Okay, I'm going to say that I did. I
Yeah.
cast a Cure Wound spell upon Stingfish.
Okay, go ahead.
Cast at what level? Level 1. I heal back 6 points.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put Marie in front of Ephraim now. I'm sorry, Marie. I'm sorry, Ephraim. Ephraim, it's your turn now.
Oh,
my bad.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can let Marie go before me. It's not going to alter it too much.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I will move up there and I will go, well, when do we really have to fight? Boom.
Wow.
That's a hit.
Nice, nice.
Well, give him credit. The boy
King
can
has
hit
its
like a
armor
sword.
class, so you hit.
7 points of damage there with my magical +1 longsword. And then, because, these things happen, spend a superiority dice, and I will use, where is it?
Just a quick reminder, you
Yes.
can also add your Bardic Inspiration die to that.
Oh, for damage?
Yeah.
I might do that for my fainting attack. So I will attack with, now can I declare that after if I know my attack hits or misses?
Creature that's Bardic Inspiration die from you can roll that die and add the number rolled to weapon damage roll it just made.
Cool. I'll save it for now. Just in case
Okay.
I need it for attacking. So I will make my fainting attack as my bonus action by spending a superiority dice and go, aha, fainting attack. Longsword 14. Does that hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Armor
So
class.
I will add, hang on, that's 12. And what's the Bardic Inspiration dice at, Joe? It is a D6.
1d6.
D6. I'll spend my Bardic Inspiration dice and add it to my damage. So, hang on. So that is
Nice.
17 points of damage total.
Nice.
I think you got his attention.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
It is your turn, Smoke.
Alrighty. I'm actually going to move up. Which seems crazy as a spellcaster, but that's what I'm going to do.
Oddly enough, I think it's safer for you guys.
And then I'm gonna fill. Abby. I'm gonna fill Hello Nurse's square with a bunch of daggers.
Alright.
Cloud of
Takes
them.
11 damage. Ow.
Enjoy.
Lillian's turn, yeah.
Okay.
Get out of here, kid.
I think that, yeah, I mean,
Although it does have reach.
yeah, I mean, like if she left right now, I mean, she could withdraw, but then she'd get
That's true.
otherwise. But if she tried to do anything other than withdraw, she'd get smacked, unless she goes in to help try and keep this thing in the cloud. Who knows? Might work. Possible.
Well,
Although,
imagine
you
we're-
know, eyeing the way this thing like smacked into Stingfish, it's it's with some trepidation.
Okay.
And he will
Sucks.
like right in its face. She'll just like make a little hand gesture and splash it with acid.
Mhm.
Oh, and
It's a dex save for that? Or is it a hit?
It is a dex save. Yeah.
Here's a dex save. Does not make it. Takes 5. Yay.
Nice.
Okay. Could somebody make a wacky roll to see if we can figure out what the hell this thing is?
We don't know.
So hello,
I can
nerd.
try.
Okay. Well, you're. I'm saying, get out of here, kid. She moved closer. I'm doing double friggin'
She's not good at
right
taking
now.
orders. I've noticed this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your funeral, kid. Then I'm gonna.
Ooh.
My thought is, if I have two choices, I can stab and run, or I
Mm-hmm.
can stab and hope you guys take the hit. I will stab and hope you guys take the hit because Efren is a big friggin' target and half my size.
And don't worry, man. You got a bunch of allies right next to it. You can add your sneak attack damage, baby.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm
assuming-
here to heal you, so yeah, you're in a good position. You're probably in the
Okay.
best position of all of us right now.
To one of your attacks. To one. Yeah.
Okay, then we'll start with the first attack.
Come on, baby.
Big money, questionable damage.
And
you know.
don't
strike it up,
and don't
striker.
forget a +1 to this because of magical weapon as well for your attack.
I will add that right now before I forget because I will forget that.
Yes.
Dex +1. Damage is
D6 +1 plus your ability modifier for the primary one, and plus a D4 because that's awesome.
yep. Okay, here we go.
Go.
I adjusted it. So I'm gonna shrink it down now, and now I will roll.
You took too long looking at it.
Second one hits,
Seems to be working just fine.
the second one hits fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But the second one does sneak attack, right? Even though the first one didn't. The first hit.
Oh yeah, well he's got adjacent things here. No, the first one didn't hit. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, but the first damage you do.
Sneak attack. I think the only rule is it's once per turn.
Yeah, so you get your sneak attack damage to that, but you need to roll your short sword if you roll the sharp bow again.
Oh.
Why do I?
Why are you doing that?
So 1d6 plus 4 plus 1.
Okay. 6.
Plus 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
And then roll your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Separate.
I'll roll as one big roll and see what it does.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, frick. I'm making typos. My bad. Another. Oh, frick. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I am apparently adding one too many frickin' slash marks. 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 for a grand total of 15.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so
Buckets O damage.
its turn. So
Okay. So technically, it didn't take that dagger damage or clouded dagger damage until just now when it starts its turn there, or enters it on its turn. But...
all right, that's fine. So to be fair, I'm going to do a D10, and I'm going to start with NPC. She's going to be 1, 2. Marine's going to be 3, 4. Stingfish 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay?
That's
Okay.
good.
To be fair. So 7, 8 is Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Right. 7, 8, 9,
Come
10.
get some.
7, 8, and then Attacks on Ephraim. Sorry, Ephraim.
Take it up, Taker.
Yay! Somebody's gonna hit better than me.
Yeah. Go, meat shield.
First attack does the 14 hit, Ephraim?
No, it doesn't, and I will wait. And that one does not hit me either, and I will spend a superiority dice and use my reaction to attack it with my riposte.
Okay, go ahead.
And my riposte, when taken misses. Okay, so add my superiority dice when I hit. So let's do this, baby. Boop, boop. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
I'll add my d8 to that. So that is 14 points of damage. As
Okay.
I go, wah, wah.
It is Marie's turn.
Okay.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
there a skill I can roll to figure out what this thing is and what it might be hurt by? Specifically, it could be from poison.
Knowledge Arcana is probably best. Because
All right.
demons are probably arcane.
This plus 1. 16?
Okay. This is known as a fat demon. It's from one of the planes of gluttony. It's literally a flat glob of living mass.
Oh.
You do
Like my
know
Uncle Boudreaux.
when it dies, it will explode in a flat glob. Anyone within 10 feet of it will take 1d6 points of acid damage. It is immune to poison. It takes weakness is radiant damage. Everything else it has no immunities.
All right,
Okay.
don't try to poison it. If you got good energy damage, do that and stay back from it when it dies because it's going to explode.
Okay.
To
So you're
that
saying
end,
we should
It's
run?
gonna blow.
to that end, I take like 10 steps back, or 5, 10 feet back.
Yeah.
And then, can I still shoot it with? Can I still do a double shot with my crossbows? Awesome.
Yeah.
I do that first shot.
God damn it.
Hey, watch
Second
with the shots, man.
Second shot misses. Okay.
Ping, ping.
Ephraim.
Yep.
Oh, and make sure you hit it. Make sure you aim when you shoot at it.
Yeah. That's all good. Just a nice little light tap with the long sword. Ooh, that's not so good.
14 hits.
Yeah. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I will then. I think I will. I'm not sure how nasty this is. I think I want to save some of my stuff just in case. So
Okay.
that is my turn. Come on.
Oh, your turn, boss.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just gonna pop it.
You.
Yeah, like a zit.
Ew. Don't walk up to it and go.
Well, I didn't want to get too disgusting with the descriptions there about it. I didn't know how far to go. So.
That's awesome. I have questions.
I guess I'll frostbite to debuff.
Okay.
We're
Go ahead.
have we been in a fight earlier today, or did we? Should everything? Didn't we?
Yeah,
We
you
rested.
rested.
Didn't
Fully
we-
rested.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fully
We rested
healed.
after we
Your
fought
spells,
the
everything.
fire
The
stick.
fire
right?
snakes. Yeah.
Okay. DC 15 con save.
So, let me just double check its con. I believe it's,
And I broke the thing where I roll when I cast it at higher level. I roll a 1. Haha! Take 12. And disadvantage on the next attack.
okay. It is your turn.
Oh,
It's the girl's turn.
yeah. Yeah, I think she hears it's gonna blow, and disengages back.
All right. Did she do anything?
No, that's her disengage
just-
action.
Oh yeah, disengage action. Sorry.
Yeah.
Steamfish, it's your turn, boss.
Okay, how badly maimed does this thing look as far as I can tell? Like, is it a hit or two, or is it still looking pretty tough?
Give me. It
Medicine
looks
check?
pretty. It looks pretty damaged. It looks like it's about ready to pop.
Okay. Then I am going to throw Catrops on the ground and say, everybody get the hell back.
What?
I'm basically going to try to get some things stuck so it slows down its movement rate in order to get the hell out and even take the reaction hit so we can all get the bug out at this point.
Well, you don't have to take the reaction because remember, you can disengage as a bonus action as a rogue.
Okay. Then I'm going to disengage. Yeah, basically I'm just throwing Catrops under it. They're
Oh,
non-magical, but I'm kind of hoping that they'll at least slow it down before it goes splatter.
Nice.
Okay.
Somebody's using caltrops. Oh my god.
I know. Hey, I got him. I might as well use the damn things.
All right. So
I don't
Guess
want to
what,
do
Matt? We use
anything.
caltrops, we use short swords.
Yeah,
so where do you go now?
basically, I'm going to back away and go towards apparently my native plane. Okay, so standard action, throw Catrops on the ground, right where it is. Bonus action, disengage, move back here. Move action, I'm going to wait right here.
Are you gonna shoot on his standard action?
Well,
No,
I-
he
Caltrops.
he threw caltrops.
Its turn. There's
Make a
only
dex
two,
save.
so
It can have another 13 of Clouded Dagger's damage.
all right, 13.
13.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
Guess who gets it?
I knew it. Okay.
So
Timing.
both you and Ephraim take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
As
Oh.
this, all of a sudden, you like everybody's running. He runs away, throws the caltrops down, and he runs off. And then all of a sudden, you see your cloud daggers go, and then it goes, just explosion of this fat stuff going everywhere, and he's like, and Brad and Ephraim are just covered in it, and it just like burns and hisses on your body.
I guess it really couldn't take another bite.
Okay.
As it blows up, this portal activates.
Which portal?
This portal
I'm guessing right
here,
Oh, okay.
up against the wall, activates.
Ah.
Don't we have to drop off the thingamajigs over in the other area?
Possibly. I looked through the portal. Does it seem like? Can I see where it goes?
I know it looks blue, like blue swirly stuff.
I was disgusting, by the way.
It's on the wall, by the way. Just clarify.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there
Well,
a way
that's
that
not
we
good.
can... No.
That whole collect the loot and then not open the portal just isn't working out.
No, apparently not.
So my question to you guys is, do we go through yonder hole, or do we go back with these items?
Yeah, don't we have to put this stuff on the pedestals? What were the pedestals? Are those like a red herring?
This is a different portal.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure this is part of the original design. I don't think that gluttony creature was supposed to be here.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, and now the question is, what else is going to come out of this damn thing?
Well, I worry that eventually a lich will come out.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna...
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a pretty good argument not to go in.
Yeah.
But
Is there a way we can tell where this goes?
Other than
I guess I could check it out. Lillian
Well,
says.
without walking through it. I mean, because that could possibly be a one-way trip.
Yeah, and the only
Oh,
person.
we can tie a rope to somebody.
Yeah, the
Hang
ghost.
on.
Yeah, sorry.
To tie a rope to the ghost. It just keeps on going through me.
Do you
Yeah.
have any ghost rope? No, they weren't selling ghost rope.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Hang on, folk.
Okay. This is out of my depths here.
Oh, and sorry, quick question. The gluttony demon that came out. It didn't
Came
come.
out. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It didn't come from this portal. It came out from a different space, right?
Yeah, it came out from under the wall. Like it literally, the floor came out from under the wall.
We could.
That portal was not active either when it showed up.
And that did when it killed it. So maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about this not supposed to be here.
We could tie something to a rope, not a person, throw it through, drag it back through, and see if it's like sticky or weird or more poop. see what it looks like.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
We have tons of rope somewhere.
So who throws the rope in?
And what do we tie it to?
Well, that becomes a good question of what to tie it to.
Well, there is that weird statue thing in the other room. I don't know how much rope we got.
Wait, what
There's
statue?
Oh no, that's way too far. That's like 5. Wait a minute. Let me do some counting.
There is a pillar here in this room that you can tie to.
Yeah, but that's like the pirate guys.
No, this is painting.
That's where the vase is. Or
The fire base.
How about a candle? If if what's on the other side is very hot, it will melt. If it's very cold, we'll be able to tell that. If the other side is, say, very damaging, we could tell something from the candle. Whereas if we attached like something metal or stone, we would not know.
That's actually a good idea. Actually,
I like that idea. That's a good one.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Just popping this up here.
put Dave's ration there too. Ooh.
Oh,
Unseen
or
servant.
you can send in a servant and it's mindless. Damn it.
With a candle.
Ooh.
But it could carry the candle in. Yeah.
Might as well.
It only has a range of 60 feet, so once it goes through the porthole, it probably
It'll
maybe
probably
just
stay there.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we tie a rope to the thing, we tie to the other end anyways, as a countermeasure as we send our probe in. And that way, one servant goes through, comes back with the candle, and if it doesn't come back and immediately drops the candle, we'll know right away. And then we can pull it back in and get our answers. Just saying.
It's actually not a bad plan.
Yeah, it's not a bad plan, although there's part of the bottom here. If you command the servant to perform a task that would move it more than 60 feet away from the spell ends. So, yeah, I don't think there's any point in doing the unseen servant. It's just going to, like, walk to the portal and then...
Yeah. And if we really need to block the portal off once we're done in it, we just grab one of the sarcophagus tops and put it in front of it, at least in the short term.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm sure I have some of my painter's tools somewhere. We can paint it look like the wall. No one will ever know.
We turned into Looney Tunes.
We can Looney Tune this, baby.
All right, so
Or just write on it. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Do not move.
who's doing what? So
Okay, I can tie the knots. Worst comes to worst. I assume it's part of my thiefly skills.
how long is this rope, by the way? 50
Pardon?
feet? 50 feet of rope you're using, or what? How long?
Let's use 100.
Let's use 100, and that way, if we got to do some serious pulling, we can. I'm going to anchor that sucker to
We
the...
basically had 50 feet of rope per person.
Yeah,
So
like
we have quite a bit of rope.
yeah, rope is not my worry at this point.
With
Like
which
if we
to
lose
hang
rope,
ourselves.
I think I can live with it. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's plenty of rope, yes, because it goes out here about 25 here, and then
yeah.
about what 15 there. So you got still plenty of rope.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, let's
So
tie
a
it.
total of 30, 40 feet. So you got 10 feet of rope left over.
Tie it
So
to
you
something.
tie it up. So do you toss it in like this, or how do you toss it in? What do you
Yeah, I think definitely like tying it to, even if it's like to a ration or something, like to the end. But the candle's the best idea. So
Yeah, I
candle,
like the candle.
maybe something a little bit heavy to go with it, and it's like and just right through.
Yeah.
Even if
Let's-
it's like there's a rock on the end.
And if we hear a huge scream, we run. And can I recommend something? Could everybody be on the other side of the portal, the way we can actually get out before we throw it?
Oh no, it's fine.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that right now.
Jeez.
So who's gonna throw the rope in the candle?
Well,
I will throw it.
Okay.
I just hope it doesn't say, oh, but some relatives of yours.
Okay.
And Lily, perhaps apropos to nothing, but at least tangentially related, Lillian's gonna cast Mage Armor.
Not a bad idea, at least in the short term.
Sarah's gonna stay with me.
And I'm going to stand behind the wall.
Maybe you want to get out of the room that might lock.
All right. Efren,
Yes.
give me a
I think I'll stand there.
Athletics.
give me a reflex. Thing.
Oh, dexterity save?
Yes, please. Dexterity save. Sorry.
Dexterity save plus
Okay.
0!
So he goes like this. He throws it in, no problem. But then when the rope gets pulled in like really fast
Mhm.
and it wraps around his foot, and he gets dragged in there.
So much for that idea.
Oh, see you guys later!
20 minutes of bleeding, one dexterity sec later.
Chris, you know Jason pretty well, right?
Yeah.
If he was ever to go to a talk show, like let's say, to a talk show and dress up, what would he dress up as? What would you say?
A psychiatrist.
It's probably a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist or doctor? Okay. So, after when your character goes through, you're dressed as a doctor. You got a lab coat. You got a crappy ass, like huge, mirror on your head, but it's not. It's like fake. It's like cardboard, spray painted silver, and you got this really horrible, oversized like stethoscope around your neck, and you see all these other people in this room. There's Raggedy Andy. There's a guy in a pizza costume. A guy that looks like a hot dog, tacos and stuff. And you see a guy going, "Welcome, Ephraim. Step right down to Let's Make a Deal."
Nice.
Is the portal gone?
Now the portal's right behind you. And
Shit just got weird.
That friend's like, that
that's
friend's
a good
like,
place to take a break.
Yes.
Yeah.
ah!
I was just thinking that. So, when we get back, we'll be making some deals. Maybe.
We'll be finding out what's behind door number 2.
Yeah. So please hang around, or if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the next thing, and we'll find out what happens together.